Welcome to the Afters, uncut bonus content for our best friends behind the paywall. This week, we are fucking around and getting silly post-potting with Ben Solomon, where you can only... Where is this available, Lawrence?
On... Well, what, Ben or this?
This.
This is only available on patreon.com/throwingfits.
Yes, sir. Okay, marathon motherfucking podcast with King Solomon, letting bygones be bygones, and so on and so on. Ghetto superstar, that is what you are.
Coming from above, reaching for the stars. Come away with me to another place where we can rely on each other. Oh,
fuck! I tried to do. Damn it! I tried to do ODB. I fucked up. Let everybody.
That's a fucking all-timer.
Bro, great karaoke song.
Great music video.
Yeah. Warren Beatty.
Yo, honestly, Bulworth. Have you seen Bulworth? I know.
I think I
dude, it's
what?
so.
What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say?
Watching Warren Beatty method act as a black man, it's incredible.
Oh, that's what you're gonna say. I watched it when I think I was too young to really get it. You know, like I was a kid. It came out pretty early.
I remember it being advertised, not just because of that song being
Is that
like
the premise? To get the black vote, Warren Beatty just pretends.
I don't want to
acts
give
like a black guy
too much away, but
well, what's the premise of the
yeah,
movie?
but I think it's but he's not doing it. It's like something happens. Fuck, I haven't seen it in a minute, but he doesn't like know he's doing it. It's like he got a concussion. What the fuck happens?
You're thinking of Wag the Dog.
No,
Al
also
Pacino.
classic.
Yeah.
And fucking Dustin Hoffman. No, Wag the Dog is, well, they're both satires for sure, social satires. But in Bulworth, he doesn't know he's doing it.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
wild.
It's fucking incredible.
You know who never really did it for me?
Mhm.
Halle Berry. Is that weird?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
crazy.
A lot of
for
people
real?
are like,
That's racist.
I went and no, it's not. I went and saw Swordfish just because you see Halle's berries
Mhm.
in the flick starring John Travolta, but I don't know. Never one of my goats.
Facing imminent death, the devil may care Bulworth speaks his mind in public, forsaking platitudes for honest but controversial observation. So I guess I don't know when it becomes like not hacky, but like yeah.
All right.
Senator J. Bulworth.
Well, everyone go stream that and listen to that song.
But when that video was going crazy, it's Harlem World featuring ODB. Who does no Ghetto Superstar is
it's Praz.
No, well,
It's Praz and Maya and ODB.
oh, you're right.
Yeah, what? It's not Mace.
Oh shit, I'm just thinking of Harlem World.
I'll leave the movies to you. Leave the fucking hip hop to me, bro. You just
Pros, Old Dirty Bastard. And
Pros?
Yeah. What is it? Pros.
Who low key was the first domino to fall in this whole Diddy shit, bro.
Really?
You didn't know this? You didn't know that Praz was
I know he's in the Fugees.
Did you know that he's a paid Chinese spy?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wait, how did he get recruited?
Google it, bro.
Yo, dude, shit got a little left after the Fugees.
You know when like NBA players when they
he was
when
tracking
they flame
down
out,
a real score.
nice. You know when the NBA players flame out, they go play in like China and Taiwan, right?
Yeah,
Look at Dwight Howard, Stephon Marbury. That's what happens with rappers too. No one really knows that. When they flame out in America, they go and start their second career in China. I'm making this all up.
Oh.
But Praz for real, I believe, is a spy for the fucking Chinese Communist People's Party.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's wild, dude. I mean,
Someone should make a movie about it.
but kind of like salute. Like
Honestly,
that's the craziest second act I've ever heard of.
Yeah.
Wait, how's he the first domino in the Diddy shit?
I don't know.
Oh, you're just joking. But he's
No, there's some crazy connection. Like, you know how like all these like old heads are like, yo, like, you know, Illuminati, hip hop, like
of course.
child diddlers, da da da.
And
Like
it turns
Praz
out they're
is
all
like,
right.
they're all correct. Shout out DJ Ack.
50, Kanye, and Cat Williams are all right.
Mm-hmm. And Academics.
Oh, DJ Academics was.
I think he also. I think he's just homophobic.
Is he?
He's like, why is he's like, ever since Lil Baby started wearing nail polish, he fell off.
Little Baby does kind of like, you know, it's like I
He
think
kind of looks like a Lil Baby.
I never really liked Little Baby outside of like the Gunna collabs and shit because like Lil Baby just only makes one type of song. It's like one flow.
Who's racist now? Jesus.
I don't know, I'm more of like being a critical fucking mind.
Music guy. You discovered hip hop when you were 22.
No, I was 18.
Okay,
But
that's
not really, actually.
wild.
Nah. Though the outside of Big Willie style, the first I think I've said this on pod. The first purchase I made with my own money at Sam Goody's was or one of the first, maybe the second, right after Big Willie style. All About the Benjamins.
Careful now.
Single because of the Rob Zombie rock remix, which was like I loved that.
Yeah. No Way Out was an early rap album purchase for me that my Japanese cousin had to make for me because my mom wouldn't let me buy rap CDs from Tower Records or Sam Goody.
That was a cool cousin move. Older cousin?
Older cousin, yeah.
Hell yeah.
She is like 13 years older than me or something. I don't know.
You were not a latchkey kid.
That's like, no, I wasn't.
Because like that's something when we were prepping for Ben. I feel like he was a latchkey kid. Like, well, I guess your mom's an artist too. I was gonna say his mom was an artist, but it seems like he was just like because obviously he was like in Iraq and just in these streets, literally.
Yeah, it's like a 15-year-old.
Just how you become the coolest, sober 41-year-old guy.
Wait, are we done talking about Diddy?
Oh,
I feel like there's No Way Out. Where's I going with this? Okay, Praz, Chinese Spies, No Way Out.
You're the one connecting the
dots.
We're done. We're connecting the dots.
Let's do a fit check, Lawrence.
Yeah, we forgot last week. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
It's funny how we were like, it's a bit that we haven't figured it out, but we actually haven't figured it out.
No.
Sorry. Our apologies. Why don't you start?
Oh, okay. Upstairs, I was wearing Asics Novalises by Kiko on Asics socks. Despite what Angelo Baque might have said, they do make socks.
They do exist.
MF Pen acid wash jeans, which normally not an acid wash guy, but my love of weird denim has brought me to this place, Lawrence.
Yeah, I think for people looking into the baggy jean kind of like not trend but resurgence, the MF Pen, what's the cut? When we did a collab with them for Porter version 1.
I think that's just like the big jeans.
Big jean. Oh yeah, they are. Fuck.
What?
Because that's what we called our jeans with 3S, but we didn't even like. I mean, it wasn't a rip.
That's
obviously.
like. Yeah, I think that's.
But it's a good cut, and because I think it's like kind of like what we did with 3S, where it's like not too big, where you feel like a clown, literally and figuratively. But yeah, the big jean.
I mean, I don't want to break this. And we are getting dinner with him on your birthday, so thank you for sacrificing your birthday for that.
Shout out Sigurd.
What the fuck? Straight cut, regular, straight cut, regular, straight cut. Regular, okay.
Never mind.
Big jeans. There we go. Big jeans. Yeah,
but
with the pleated. With the pleats.
They do pleats now.
Double pleated.
Pleats, please.
Nice. What's the t-shirt? Oh, Robin merch. When I started performing at MSG, which was the gayest and best concert I've ever been to.
I saw that tour also at Barclays, and I have that same shirt in black.
Nice. You know who did this?
No.
Naomi Osaka. New York Nico's girlfriend. She did a lot of.
You just named the tennis player.
Naomi.
Who's racist now? Yeah, Naomi.
God damn it. Naomi. I don't. Oh, fuck. I saw her last night. Why am I blank on her last name? Does a lot of. She designed this for Robin and did a lot of graphics work at opening ceremony, and a lot of graphics work now. On top is the Our Legace Emporio Armani pullover. Maybe my John of the Year.
Oh.
Although this came out last year. Yeah, late last year.
It was collab of the year.
Yeah, it was. Bottega ring, maiden name ring, Hanes boxers. Oh, Uniqlo U, Blauson, and vintage Versace sunglasses, and sipping on Greenpoint's finest. Lawrence, what are you wearing?
I came slipping and sliding through in the Gucci sleds. I have on Manresa socks. I am wearing vintage Carhartt DKs. I have on a Metalwood Western belt. I have on a Throwing Fits Our Legacy Workshop collab tee. The hat is Have a Great Day magazine. Shout out the Guru, Will Mahoney.
Shout out all the cool teens.
I have a Austria Pissy Puffer. Rollie on the wrist, wedding ring on the fingy, wifey on the pinky, chrome on the other hand, Zin in the upper deck, and a hydro flask full of Green Point's finest.
Nice. Sunnies?
Crap eyewear.
The name gets me every time.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get into the meat and potatoes of the afters. Yeah, that was a long one with Ben.
Yeah,
I know he was a yapper, but my man was yapping.
One of the only guests that, has a guest been like, yo, shut the fuck up, I'm yapping right now?
Yeah.
They have?
Yeah.
Normally, I feel like they just sit and take that.
Do they not?
Take it.
Take that.
Yeah.
Do they not? Does that not register in your brain when they're like, hey, please stop interrupting me?
No, I just don't think it was, and I don't want to, I guess it already came out. So I think it was fine.
Yeah, he was like he was more like, yo, I'm going right now. I'm fucking yapping.
I'm cooking.
I don't
Let me cook.
I don't need this monologue to be interrupted because he is as a storiesman,
Storyteller.
as a filmer, as a director.
It's one of Streetwear's great storytellers.
Yeah. All his shit, all his monologues did kind of like there's an introduction, act 2, act 3, act 4, conclusion, act 5.
Yeah.
And it always came back around. But yeah, my guy was fucking talking. And even afterwards, he's like, yo, oh fuck, I wish you would ask me about, oh man, I had this great story I wanted to tell. Like, yo,
He's trying to
sit back down again?
He's trying to shit on a couple people that I don't need to name, not because
No, not even that. He's like, oh man, I had this great story I wanted to tell that I totally blanked in the moment. Should we like keep recording? We're like, nah, bro, it's like 5 o'clock.
Did
on a
you
Friday.
know him when he partied?
No.
Same. I feel like, and obviously, like, God bless him. He's alive. He's well. We actually get fucking deep about like some of the people that he's lost along the way. And obviously, drugs are no laughing matter. With that said, I would have loved to party with him at least once.
I don't know.
I don't think I could have kept up.
I don't know if he was doing the type of partying that you like to do, my friend.
Is there a drug that you haven't done that you still want to try? Because I think I'm good on, I've done everything up to the point of like my thresholds.
I don't know if I would enjoy ayahuasca, like the actual like process of like shitting and vomiting your fucking brains out.
DMT or any of that shit.
You don't want to touch God?
Have you done DMT?
No.
A good homie of mine who I won't name, not that I think he would care, but you know him too. He loves DMT.
Yeah, people
and he's
like it.
all about it.
Yeah.
But he's like one of those, it's like a Rogan type, you know? Like they're fucking locked in with that shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guys in my college that were like more into that were kind of like more like science guys.
Wait, they were doing it back then?
In college? I'm not that old, bro. Yeah, DMT's been around since the caveman. What are you talking about?
The worst drugs for me were I did like salvia a bunch in high school, and that was always
That's
fucking. I
hilarious.
was drowned once. I think I told that story on the pod. Yeah.
No, what?
I did salvia and walked into the ocean.
Can you not swim?
No, I can swim, but I'm like, you're not in reality, bro.
Were you wearing raw denim? Is that why you walked in?
Yeah, no. Yo, one thing I will say, because I don't know like what Ben's, well, actually we do know some details of the worst shit. But dude, I'd like
I really don't think that you would have been enjoying the stuff that he was doing. That's all I'm gonna say.
I will say that like despite my incredibly addicted personality, like perks and red wine and shit, like I've done that combo and it's too good. And I was like, I can acknowledge that it's too good.
It's the
I can't do it.
It's the it's like sports gambling, but for substances for you, right?
Yeah,
you don't gamble on sports.
No, but like the gambling thing is because obviously I was like addicted to crypto, and we were doing the Crypto Boys back at Barstool.
Should have got out, bro. You should have hodled.
Well, I never had Bitcoin.
Oh,
I think
shitcoin.
The only non-shit. Remember, because we were Tron guys.
Oh God.
Which I wonder what happened.
Fuck you, Justin's son.
What? I wonder what happened with Tron.
Yo, have you seen the racist shitcoins? Have you seen this?
Yeah,
thing,
I mean they're going
phenomenon?
crazy. I mean they're all over my Twitter recommended for you.
Twitter what?
Like your Twitter.
Yeah.
I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and then you know where they like started regulating was when they made like a coin making fun of Jewish people, or that was like racist or Jewish people.
Suddenly,
yeah,
but everyone else was fair game.
And there's literally somebody tweeted like, "Yo, all these racist ass shit coins. I guarantee you, someone makes like an anti-Semitic shit coin, they're gonna like stop it." And like that got quote tweeted to Bolivian.
They called their
to
shot.
Bolivia because it's like, yep, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, Jamie Dimon doesn't like that one.
I don't know if it's Jamie Dimon. Well, Jamie Dimon, he's one of the Irish bank CEOs.
Oh, but he's got an Irish Jew?
I don't think he's Jewish.
Also, like, we shouldn't be getting down this road.
Why not? What are you scared of?
No, I'm not scared of anything. I just don't want to.
We shouldn't go down this tunnel. God damn it. It's too easy.
I will say one thing I wanted to ask Ben as a New York Jew is like the best bagel.
Oh.
Did you see all the drama around what was my favorite bagel place?
H&H?
No, Court Street.
No, what was the drama?
It was
Court Street Grocers?
No, Court Street Bagels.
Oh, I don't know. I don't even
in
know what that
Borum
is.
Hill. It like was closed and then it opened and no one knew why it was closed because it's been an institution. Then it opened back up. And then they got exposed in New York Mag or Eater or something. And it was like they bought it from the guy because there was a rent raise. So someone's just using his name, but it's like not the homie that's like always there. That was like the mayor of the neighborhood and this and that. But that was my favorite bagel. But I need a new favorite bagel because it's not I can't support it now. They're basically like,
Bagel Face.
Bradley Cooper.
Rachel Sennott.
Do you know that? Do you know Jake Gyllenhaal's Jewish?
Whoa.
Yeah.
No.
Because and I only know this because
So his nipples are so puffy?
Really? No, he doesn't have puffy nipples.
Kidding.
Is that a Jewish thing?
You told me that's a Jewish thing.
Did I? Oh, maybe it is.
Yeah.
I think my brother told me that, so it's actually from Doug. No, Gyllenhaal wanted to. His dream project was what became Maestro.
Oh, really?
And what's fucked is that Gyllenhaal, right, is actually Jewish.
Oh, yeah.
And I can tell you, it could have been worse than fucking Maestro. Holy
I
fucking
lasted
shit!
9 minutes. Speaking of real quick back to bagels and guys that do crazy, insane drugs. There was a guy that was at my high school who's a year older than me. He was like a jock, and then he got addicted to, I want to say, heroin. Heroin had a big moment in my high school, and he used to work at H&H, like the fucking bagel institution, which I believe is still around.
Yeah.
And he would he funded his habit by, he worked there on the weekends and maybe like in the mornings before school, and he would just fucking grab fists of cash out the register and just like walk away and put it in his pocket and just walk out.
No accounting.
Nothing.
You would
never
think
got
that H&H would have that department covered.
never got caught as far as I know. I don't know how long he did it for, but he would like just have crazy money, and you'd see him like strung out like on the wall. It was called. That's where like all the druggies hung out.
Heroin also decimated and is currently decimating my hometown. Yeah, Mawa has a huge fucking problem. A lot of dudes I went to high school with and women, they're dead.
Putting the H in Mawa, right? There's an H, right?
MAHWAH.
Yeah.
Two H's.
Two H's.
H and H.
Oh, see, pros. Diddy.
How?
Pros.
How are the? I've never had the Apollo bagels. Shout out Joey.
Fucking fire.
What is what's different or special about them? Isn't it? Is there something?
So I think they're made with sourdough, and they're very thin. It's not like Montreal style. I think
Small.
they're pretty small, but like most bagels, like I think in New York, the issue is that there's too much fluff, and then people with too much shit on them, too much like cream cheese and stuff. They're open faced. They're served open faced.
Oh, I don't know if I like that.
Like I had so he was doing them out of Leo's before, before opening up in the East Village, 10th and between 1st and A, I think. I mean, the lines are just crazy on the weekends. At least the first photos I've seen. They are fucking fire. And there's one that's just like a little bit of cream cheese, a fat slice of tomato, olive oil, salt, pepper.
Oh, that's like that's my
it's
one.
So good.
Damn.
So good.
Yeah, Court Street the most because there was always a line. I would wait like 15 minutes. I like that bagel a lot.
I don't have a bagel place, to be honest. But I grew up around the corner from fucking Mia Khalifa's favorite bagel spot. That's a bagel.
Right, yeah.
Yo, speaking of growing up in New York, so my favorite take of Ben's, and this is the most niche take that anytime I like have the fucking courage to like say in front of like real hip hop heads, I get fucking clowned. I get called toy so bad, bro. That was funny that he actually. That's a good graffiti slang.
What, you dropping toy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great. It seemed like you really knew about your fucking graph shit.
My script.
Your fucking bombing and getting up, bro.
Yeah, bro. I get up.
I don't give a fuck about graffiti, honestly.
I had a little graffiti phase, but okay.
Yeah, swastikas?
No.
On Subways?
Oh, mean.
Oh, come on, bro.
Mean. One. Okay, that wasn't mean. I'm curious what the mean shit. Everyone says that Jimmy's so mean to Larry. What did I used to say when I was mean to you?
I think it was just the whole dynamic, which is fine. It's not a big deal.
So it's not actually saying anything. It's just being.
Yeah, I think it was just your existence that people criticized. The way you treat me.
So that's pretty mean.
So your most niche take that you agreed
is
with.
that New York State of Mind Part 2 by Nas is better than the original New York State of Mind.
What's the original?
New York State of Mind.
Alicia Keys.
No, bro, Nas, Illmatic.
What's
rappers up monkey flipping with the funky rhythm?
So the New York State of Mind that we've talked about before that everyone hates is a separate.
There's Alicia Keys, Jay-Z. Welcome to Concrete Jungle or whatever.
Where dreams are made.
Something tomato. And then Nas, Illmatic, New York State of Mind. And then I think it was written New York State of Mind Part 2, which is a fire album. Saying it's better than Illmatic. Crazy.
Empire State of Mind is Jay-Z and Alicia Keys. So it's like it's kind of like Jay's homage, but just a terrible. We also have already talked about this.
Yeah. Anyway,
that was 2.5 hours.
That was a wild niche ass. The most niche. Like I thought I was the only person that ever thought that and would ever like bring that up. And the fact that he brought it up, I was like, yes, kindred spirit, brother.
I know I'm not supposed to talk about rap, but we were both flabbergasted at the fact that he said it was written as better than Illmatic. That's just not true.
It's a great album, but it's not better than Illmatic.
What's this song with Lauryn Hill? That's awesome.
If I ruled the world,
Oh God, yeah.
I'll free all my girls. Imagine that, y'all.
Free all my girls.
Yeah.
I think it's free all my sons because it's about the black man.
Are you questioning me on fucking hip hop, bro?
Should I look up the
Okay.
lyrics? Should I hit genius.com real quick?
Yes.
Want a monologue?
Yeah. Who else was out here celebrating Hip Hop 50? Were you? I don't think so, brother. You were fucking listening to Saves the Day.
I read the big Caramonica and associate.
Joe Coscarelli. I actually didn't read it.
I'm lying. I didn't read.
You didn't go to the Brooklyn Museum exhibition, bro?
Fuck no, dude.
You didn't fucking make a
All right, here we
pilgrimage
go.
up to the Bronx.
Okay, here we go.
If sons doesn't rhyme with world.
If I ruled the world, I'd free all my sons. I love them, baby. Black diamonds and pearls. Yeah, you're wrong.
Fuck.
Yeah. So suck my.
Wait, is that the hook?
the chorus?
Damn.
If I rule the world,
Fuck.
imagine that. I free all my
Imagine that, yo.
sons. I love them, baby.
That is a great song. It's
Black
a great album.
diamonds and pearls. I mean, it's. I feel like because Illmatic is considered the greatest debut,
Yeah,
hip
and
hop
it's
or
like-
otherwise, like of all time.
Yeah, and I think it was like for that moment, it like ushered in like, you know, an era of kind of like more like away from like, I don't know, more like gritty New York rap.
Street rap.
Here's what I want to ask you, Lawrence. I know you don't respect me. I know you're mean to me. When a cool native New Yorker stops by the pod and fucking yaps for 2 hours, 20 minutes, whatever, does it make you feel even like less of a New Yorker? Especially when all the tales are around like, you know, centralized around like New York shit.
I'm pretty familiar with like Ben and his story, so not in this specific case. I mean, maybe, but I've been here for over 10 years now, so like technically.
Oh, is that what makes you?
That's what people say though, yeah? Isn't that the
up.
trope?
No.
No, I don't feel self-conscious. Yeah, I'm fucking comfortable and
Have you ever killed a rat?
have I ever killed a rat? Nah, mouse though, for sure. When I've lived in shittier places.
No, you got to kill like a New York City rat that's like the size of a fucking small
And
dog.
have you?
Yeah.
How?
Hockey stick.
Wait. There's a rat on the street, and you happen to have a hockey stick. And
I wasn't
you,
like I
and
was
you
an
slap
adult.
shotted that
No, I just-
motherfucker. Wait, what is the context? And you had a hockey stick.
I was rollerblading home
Oh,
from roller hockey
sick.
at Chelsea Piers. Chelsea Piers? Maybe this one I lived in Stuytown. I don't know. And we'd like play hockey. Car, and then you know you move the fucking nets out of the way.
Mhm.
One of those.
So it was just right place, right time, and you just fucking.
Or a rat has to like crawl on you.
Oh,
Like, while
rat's
you're, like,
definitely like crawled across like a Tim.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh.
See
Was
what
it
I did
loose?
there?
Was it loose?
Maybe it probably was the loose era. And the choking thing, and you know what it is? When DJ White Privilege pulls up and he's in his choked Tims, I always think it like looks good, and that's what I was like, I'm gonna choke.
I know, but you know, you never really. I know you would talk about trying to make Tim's and do a hate crime all fall winter, and you never really. I feel like it never really materialized as like because you mentioned it as like a trend or a style swerve you really wanted to get into. And I never. Maybe it just
No, I
was
said
never on
Tims
pod
were
day
gonna be big this year. Oh yeah, and I guess I still have some time.
in the fall.
Yeah,
You could
I just
do-
have so many boots, dude.
and leather jackets. You could do Tim's and shorts on some
No.
fucking Dominican shit.
Well, that's again Jeremy. He'll be like he'll be in jorts and with a choked Tim. Oh, wait, I'm not supposed to say his name.
That's fine.
Okay,
Shout out Moonburger.
hat.
Yo, Moonburger merches. Those hats are great.
Shout out Poughkeepsie.
That's
new
the latest.
location.
That's the location. That's the latest John where you and I have to text each other ahead of time. Be like, yo, I'm wearing this.
Yeah, you did. What were we doing? Where you were like, we were just going to a meeting. I was like, so even if we're just going to a meeting where there's no, I get with a pod because there's a picture, there's video, but like if I'm just pulling up to a meeting and we're wearing the same hat, that would like ruin your day.
It wouldn't ruin my day. I think we would just look really stupid.
Yeah, but I think it's cute.
Even stupider than normal.
I think it's cute. I'm actually
Really?
going to start.
You're gonna start copying me.
I'm going to say
more?
this, and I know you won't remember. When you're going to like text the thing that you're wearing, and I'm going to say, "We got it," and I'm going to then purposely put it on.
So I'm gonna pros you, and
Psyop.
I'm gonna false herring text you shit that I'm not wearing.
Red herring.
Red herring, so that you then false flag, straw man, poison the well. It takes a village.
More idioms.
Yeah, an apple a day. I'm gonna text you shit that I'm not wearing, so that you show up wearing that, and I'm gonna text you dumb shit, so you show up wearing dumb shit.
We don't own any dumb shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, yo, I'm lacing my Tims to the tits.
Do you have Tims?
Yeah,
You never wear them though.
I got Tims. I got Mark McNary Beeline with Pharrell Timberlands with the fat bright yellow ankle
Have
collar.
those ever been worn?
Yeah,
Those are good.
They're stained. They're like fucked up.
Oh, really?
That's kind of why I don't wear them. Also, I just don't wear Timbs. I have like an all blue pair that this random store in Philly did back when I was at Complex in like 2014, and they're fucking good.
What Philly? What is a good Philly store?
I don't remember. It was like it might have been like a sneaker store. So like I don't think we would know it.
Oh, Packer is Philly, but
Are they?
But yeah, Packer's Philly, and then
It wasn't Packer.
what's Garecki's homie's store? Brian's store. I don't remember.
Carrots.
I don't know. No. That's Anwar.
I know.
That's L.A.
I
don't even
Philly.
I'm such a Philly hater, dude. I don't even care because I'm not
I know.
going to Philly. I'm not shopping in Philly.
These aren't them. I don't know.
I almost had to live.
So
I almost
long
had to
ago.
live in Philly. That would have been
Why?
terrible.
Ugh.
When I had
You'd be
when I had a real job, like they were trying to move me from Charlotte.
You know what would have happened though? You would become a fucking Phillies fan
No, dude.
if that coincided when they're good.
I think I just hate all Philly sport teams. Yeah, I feel like, and like, you know, Antonio reps Philly, Garecki reps Philly. Like we have homies that rep Delaney, whatever. But like I don't fuck with Philly.
Philly's not bad. I think you give it more shit than it deserves. It's like it's one of those places where it's like it's half of New York for 3/4 the price, or like it's half of New York for 3/4 the price. So like
Well, no, Chicago's definitely 3/4. I think Philly's got to be cheaper.
whatever 2/3.
No,
I mean
just saying.
Philly. Honestly, you might like it. A lot of
I've
whites,
been.
a lot of whites, racist, big drinking town, right? Blue collar, stolen valor out the wazoo, or you could pioneer the stolen valor. 'Cause it actually is blue
There's a lot
collar.
of blue collar people there.
Great food,
Yeah, that's what I hear. Right, that's Delaney's whole thing is like whatever fucking.
strip clubs. You should
Okay.
go to Philly.
I mean, I have all of that shit here for 125% of the price. It's great, dude. It's wonderful.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know. Philly's not bad.
So-
the sixth borough.
So to bring it back, no, I'm not self-conscious when a real New Yorker pulls up. Gentrifiers when real New Yorkers pull up.
Yeah.
Well, are you self-conscious because he is like so New York and from like that previous generation? So to his point, like his New York was harder than your New York. So like that gives him a little more cred.
So if anything, it like I feel like more like pride, both for like him and just like people that if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. And then the only thing that I guess has like kind of like a negative tint towards it is to his point where he's like saying that everyone is always just like, oh, bro, like 5 years ago was like sicker, or like,
Yeah.
you know, 3 years ago, that was the shit. Growing up, I'm appreciative of the time that I became an adult because we kind of straddled this like pre-internet ubiquity, and now where I'm just addicted to my phone. So having both experiences and knowing like the validity and pros and cons of each. But I do think that like, bro, post 9/11 was crazy. Like there were just military, like army guys with guns on every corner. So it's kind of like you couldn't really be as bad as you wanted to be.
He said that, and I don't have the context for this, so I would actually throw to you, not to interrupt, but he was like, it took from 2001 to like, he said 2008 for shit to be like normal again.
Well, I was in college from 04 to 08, so I wasn't really here. But it's more just like it really is like, you know, when I'm in high school in like the early 2000s, like looking back at the kids in like, you know, 99, I'm like, oh, like, those dudes were the shit. Or like watching like you know, Kids, right? Which took place in 94, I think. 94, 95.
Yeah, I think so.
Being like, oh yeah, like, you know, look how free they were. It was so much sicker back then.
95.
Yeah, because they were wearing Supreme, which started in 94. Yeah.
Yeah. Carl Hunter's in the movie.
Yeah. So, you know, it's that type of shit. But then it is really cool, like hearing, I mean, if anything, like the documentarian stuff, like literally documenting the Lower East Side as it goes through these insane changes with his homie Clayton Patterson from like the 80s, 90s, 2000s. And it is true, like no one did that. And so there is so much like history, people's stories that you'll never be able to learn about them unless you have guys like Ben who are like out here documenting.
Or a bridge between him, like bridging us now or people younger with the Claytons of the world.
Yeah. And like one of my favorite writers was an essayist named Joseph O'Connell.
His name was Joseph O'Connell?
Yeah.
What the?
Yeah. His name was Joseph.
Yo, what up? My name is Fuck.
Yeah, that'd be a hard name. Joseph Mitchell.
Okay.
Who he would write about, and this wasn't like in vogue at the time, literally, because he wrote it in the New Yorker, but he would write about like the eccentrics of New York and like on, like the kooky people that, are like holed up at like the Bowery Mission for 20 years or whatever, or like, a tugboat captain that fucking started like during the Civil War and shit. And his essays kind of range from like the 20s to 50s. And he's one of the first people that kind of did like man on the street reporting of just like people on the street.
Right. Not how much does your outfit cost?
Yeah. And like another example, did you know that Gangs of New York is a nonfiction book?
Yes.
Have you read it?
I've just seen the movie, which to me is, watched it recently, does not hold up. It might be one of the
it's pretty funny.
Worst Scorsese movies.
It's pretty funny. You should read.
Is it funny?
Bro, the book
Cameron Diaz cannot act her way out of a fucking plastic bag, dude.
Okay, J-Lo.
Paper bag.
Okay, J-Lo.
Is that what she said about Cameron Diaz?
Bro, J-Lo just like torched every other like kind of...
I didn't read that. I saw it going viral, but I don't care about J-Lo, so I was like, I don't...
Well, my friend Lucas made this point. It's like, yo, J-Lo is acting like how celebrities should act. Just like insane.
Yeah.
So she tears on Selma Hayek, Cameron Diaz, Winona Ryder, Jennifer Lawrence, I think.
Oh, not J-Lo.
I think Jennifer Lawrence, maybe someone else, because there's kind of like women, kind of like of her era, of her age.
Ooh, I just thought of something great. Have you and any of your exes ever had a female celebrity that like you were into that like really pissed them off? Because for me and Jenna, she hates how much I stand for J-Law. And
Why?
it's like beef.
Because she's like a quirked up white girl?
I think she's just like, I don't think she like appreciates her talents as an actress. I don't think she finds her attractive. And I'm like, she's hot as fuck. Dude. You fucking
Shut up, bitch.
But it's like legit, like there would like if we like that stupid romantic comedy, like I just like booted it up to like because it was whatever.
So bad.
And she was sitting there to like hate watch and like make sure I wasn't enjoying myself. Too
you
much.
were jacking
But
it.
what was fun? Make sure I wasn't fucking beating my shit.
Put it back in your pants. Husband.
Zip up.
Stop jerking off to the Netflix movie.
But then it was funny because she actually, in my, like, not to get into movies too much, but like she has comedic chops. She like begrudgingly was like, all right, like she can fucking kind of hang in a comedy. I'm like,
she can take a punch. Maybe like Emrata.
I mean, that's too hot.
Well, they were nameless, but I dated someone that I think people had told her that she kind of looks like Emrata.
That's a great fucking comp.
Well,
do you agree?
I could see it.
Yeah.
Like literally, I'm not going to give too much away.
That's fine. I don't want to be a pride guy.
Yeah.
But
I'm not gonna give too much away.
So anyway, that because of that, then you couldn't say, "Oh, Emrata's like."
But I'm not ever out here being like, "Yo, Emrata's a fucking smoke, babe." Yo, babe, do you think Emrata's a fucking smoke?
But is she the baddest in the game? For real?
Yo, for real? Is she the baddest in the game? Real quick though, Gangs of New York, great fucking read for lovers of absurd New York history. And like all that shit that like was in the movie. All that shit was real.
Yeah.
Bill the Butcher, the fucking Plug Uglies, the dead rabbits that carried around dead rabbits, Maggie something with the claws. She was real.
Father Priest Vallon.
I believe he was real. I think that
Liam
they
Neeson.
existed at different times, but they all like put them together.
I will say DDL does go psycho mode, and that's that's why you watch the movie for Bill the Butcher.
Yeah.
Leo is even like, I'm like, ugh.
I know.
The movie is not, but the production design is amazing, and it's so funny because it's not funny because 9/11 is not funny. But when the movie at the end, like whatever, the graveyard of like all the, everyone, like, and then it shows the Twin Towers, you're like, that's right, this movie came out before 9/11.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's a kill.
Yeah.
That's a kill.
Oh God, dude.
What does he say when he gets shot in the theater? The show must go on.
Yeah, it's good. That's a good Bill the Butcher.
Yeah.
It's proto Plainview.
Bro, read the book. I know you can't read. People at home, read the book. It is fire. There's like little details in the movie that you remember from the book. Like there's this one, I think I might have told you about this, but there's this at the bars, which were literally they were called bars because it was like a 2x4. Mm-hmm. They would have a vessel there to take everyone's drinks and just pour it in there. And for 1 penny, you could suck a straw for like 1 pull. There was a drink.
Alcoholism is not a joke, folks.
There was a drink served at a bar where the proprietor was a freed slave, a black man whose name of the bar, the eponymous name of the bar, I cannot say.
Is it like similar to a character's name in Huckleberry Finn?
Yep.
Like possessive?
Like one of the guys on the raft. But there's a drink where, you could drink liquid cocaine. That was like
yeah,
a thing.
Yeah.
And there's another drink where it's like if you drank too much of it, you would go blind.
Yeah, because cocaine is water soluble. Is that the term, right? So you could like
I don't know. It's when cocaine was like a medicine, you know,
and in Coca-Cola, which we talk a bunch about with Ben.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was honestly like the craziest
biggest
hack.
dart?
Yeah, dude, that you can like just
Yo,
get.
is that the biggest dart for real?
But what was funny was when we were talking about Peterson. What is it? Patterson. And we're like, and he's like, yeah, mentor, GOAT. You know, they're working on all these projects. It's been like that culmination of a lifelong, or I guess like an adult. Ben's adult life, like their friendship. We're like, yeah, like what's the best advice? And he's like, oh, like he's a mentor, but like his advice sucks.
He was just like, he doesn't give advice. Yeah.
No, he said he gives bad advice.
Oh, okay.
I was like,
he's not my advice guy.
Which I was like, okay, well, if someone gives bad advice, does that immediately like eliminate them from having mentor status then? Because like, what is it?
Not necessarily.
Or I guess you
like
follow, do as I say, not as I do.
They could lead through action, you know?
Yeah.
Real good leaders lead from behind. Pause. No Diddy.
Who said that?
Sidney Crosby. No, I don't know if that's true.
Not from the front of like leading the battle charge.
You lead from behind, bro. Like I think it's
no, you just go.
No, it's not. It's not war. It's like, yo, you're gonna like
lead by
example.
You're
gonna do. I'm not gonna do it for you. You're gonna do, but I will like be right there supporting.
Nice.
Good leaders lead from behind. Oh man, I saw Dune 2. I was trying to. This is how my brain is broken. Speaking of,
are you not gonna letterbox it?
No. I was just trying to think of a tweet for way too long about how like timing your backstrokes to the thumper.
I mean, I think that's good strokeage. That's, yeah.
It's too slow.
Yeah. I think the thumper, well, you can adjust the thumpage.
Oh.
Right? I think is what that twisting guy is, or maybe
was.
it's a timing element.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the question I wrote down.
Yeah.
What is the most New York thing about you? Besides your state of mind?
Just being mean to you? No. I don't know. I am a Subway apologist. Everyone that fucking comes here, all they do is complain about the Subway. And yes, when there's delays, when it's super packed, when a fucking person pushes someone else into the tracks, that sucks. But
yeah,
90% of the time, the MTA and the Subway is fucking goated. Like there's very few places in the world, in this country at least, where you can pay less than $3 and get anywhere you want effectively.
Yeah, but at what point is it going to be more than $3? Because they're raising the shit every year.
Well, it's
which is a
$2.90.
problem.
And look, maybe it's like a nostalgic thing where it's like, you know, being like taking the subway as a kid, like that's like freedom, right? That's how you can like break out of like your home, your neighborhood, explore different parts.
Run away,
literally break out
right away.
Like Brendan Babenzine made this point where he was like, "Yo, my skateboard was my freedom because it was like transportation. I could go anywhere with it."
Mm-hmm.
And the Subway's kind of like that. And then also, I think the Subway is the most like democratizing thing. Like, it doesn't matter if you're a fucking billionaire, broke, old, young, black, brown, purple, white. Like, you know, you're gonna find all those people in the Subway. So when people really complain about the Subway, I'm like, shut the fuck up, you gentrifying ass Ohioan.
If I hit the platform and I see the next train is 8 minutes away, I get really frustrated because I'm impatient. Yeah, so that's a personal problem.
But that's more time for you to be on your phone.
Yeah, but I'm also on my phone on the way to the station, so it's like I already kind of caught up on
like while walking
the DMs and
I guess I hate. Oh, the most New York thing about me, I can walk through a crowd like a fucking like Barry Sanders slicing through butter.
Just fucking juking motherfuckers left and right, breaking ankles.
It's like probably my number one skill. It's like I can like walk through a crowd and like nary a soul will touch me. Mm-hmm. It's I don't know if it's like the way that I'm walking, people like go around. I don't know, but it's I think sidewalk walking is like kind of a skill, especially with umbrellas, that you learn early as a New Yorker.
You walk up to a crowd and you go, I see infinite paths.
Like Joseph Gordon-Levitt in Premium Rush.
No, dude, I'm doing Paul Atreides. You're like, I see infinite paths through. They're all bad. But there is one way.
Yeah. And then I use the walk.
Yo, are you, I know you're a Subway apologist, I guess, or defender. JB put me on hard Bus. The Bus, dude.
Oh, the Bus rocks.
Bus is crazy underrated.
Yeah. And what's great now is that there's a number you text, and then like at the bus stop, you like text like 33126 or whatever, and it tells you like when the next bus is coming. If you don't, You can also use
just
the
bring
app.
that up. You can just bring that. Well, I just use like you can just go to the website.
Yeah.
The B-52. I know. I mean, obviously the band, but that's my that's like my main bus to get to downtown Brooklyn, get to the movies, get to fucking Raising Cane's.
Well, bro, I mean,
wherever.
whether you live in Bed-Stuy or Clinton Hill, depending on who you're talking to, you could take the bus here pretty easily. I know the G rocks, but like,
Yo, the G's about to be totally fucking shut down.
I know that's really bad.
I don't know.
It's really bad.
I gotta think. Well, I just would walk to Franklin to take the AC, so it's a little. So when it's nicer out, I'll just do that little stroll to get to the new HQ. It won't be that bad. Oh, at least when it's nice out. If that G maintenance goes into like fucking fall and winter, I don't know how long it's gonna be. And knowing the MTA, no offense to your boys, the projections aren't always accurate when it comes to this fucking maintenance. But they're redoing the whole G, dude.
I know it's bad. Well, it's because the technology is like 100 years old. The L train, Hurricane Sandy repairs came in under budget and ahead of time. So
Came in under budget. Who gives
It
a
did.
fuck?
They did.
Who gives a fuck? You know that we're paying taxes out the ass anyway, but those city taxes bullshit.
so leave then. Leave, motherfucker.
As a small business owner,
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
As one half of our S corp, bro? I can't.
I know that Ben was like, yo, every New Yorker deserves to be miserable and deserves to complain, but it's also like, yo, when people complain about like New York, and yes, like affordability aside of like housing, it's like, yo, stop fucking getting $20 little snacks for yourself, little treats.
But treats are what make life worth living.
Go find a new treat then.
Do you have a treat? Because mine is a Lucy.
Oh.
What's Jimmy's little treat?
Potato chips? I don't know.
You just get like a bag of chips.
I used to I don't really.
I was gonna say that's as someone on the wrong side of 35, both of us, like you can't be just getting bags of chips.
No, I don't get bags of chips. When I order like a core treat grocer sandwich on the weekend, I'll get a bag of voodoo chips.
There's never been a sandwich that I've ever eaten where there wasn't a side of chips.
Oh, really? I try to keep it to the weekend. I had a bag of chips.
Really?
Well, I'm starting to count Thursday and Friday as the weekend now, which is bad.
Well, they say that Thursday is the new Friday, and Friday is the new Saturday, and Saturday is Saturday, and Sunday is the new Saturday, and Monday people are saying is like the new Saturday. And Tuesday, a lot of people are saying is the new Thursday, which was the new Friday. So it's kind of like
interesting. Yeah, when
that bit sucked. Sorry.
Yeah, that sucked. I was so happy when that ended. When people move to New York and they fucking complain, it's like, okay, like leave. Like you have the ability to just walk away from the thing that is making you upset.
Moving is once you're like in New York, moving anywhere. I guess unless you're going back home, but like, dude, moving is fucking hard, dude.
Like picking up your whole life.
I guess, yeah. So moving is hard. Regardless, I just mean like navigating a move in the city is very expensive.
Oh, well, you got to get on your fucking influencer shit and show cheeks for the moving company or whatever.
I am seeing so much SpawnCon for moving companies now more than ever before.
Somebody wrote the piece of like,
really?
New York Mag or something about, or like, yeah, some like New York.
Would you do it for a free move? I would. I mean, you would just move down the hall, and you're a homeowner now, so you're not going anywhere. But
you know what? I wouldn't do it because the moving company I support actually is run by and staffed by former Marines.
Thank you for your service. Now, don't fucking scratch my coffee table.
Yeah. Plus, also they're fucking Marines, so they like move that. They're like hop, 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 hop. They like get on their shoulders, like wrapping shit. They're like tossing shit out the window and catching it. Like it's nuts.
I was gonna say like Lieutenant Dan rolls up and you're like, okay, this is gonna take all day. Are you gonna ask me the most New York thing about me?
What's the most New York thing? What's the most New Jersey? Yeah. What's the most New York thing about you?
I'm Jewish.
All right.
I thought about that one.
A lot of y'all
I was
here.
like, let me chamber that for when he asks.
A lot of y'all.
When I have to ask him to ask me.
A lot of y'all here. Hey, Lawrence, what does this look like to you? It's a Star of David, bro.
Looks like two coasters.
It's a Star of David. What are you talking about?
I know.
Do you have like Jewish pride?
No.
Why not?
I didn't grow up religious. I was not bar mitzvahed.
But like secular Jewish culture. It's
no,
great.
not at all.
No?
No.
Great food. Great.
And I don't want to open the door for any fucking self-hating shit because I already got a bunch of that shit post Mia and all these people are not listening anymore because they're all fucking gone. Good riddance. But no, I do not. I'm not religious and I'm not even really spiritual.
Do you believe in an afterlife?
No.
Do you believe in a higher power?
No.
Okay.
I believe in aliens.
Well, yeah, because they're real. Let me ask you this. What is the most, besides your puffy nipples, what is the most Jewish thing about you?
My nose.
What is the most Jewish personality trait about you? Or mental trait? Physical shit aside.
I complain constantly.
Yeah. Like Portnoy's complaint. Eli Roth. Eli Roth? Philip Roth.
Eli Roth is a
Bear Jew.
It's the Bear Jew. And a terrible director of many a horror film. Yeah. Dave Portnoy. I wonder if Dave Portnoy has ever read Portnoy's Complaint. Mainly, it's a book about being horny.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I've never read it. I just know the general.
Okay.
Maybe that's the most Jewish thing about mad horny.
Are you?
You don't wait. You don't think I'm well, that's good. I don't want to read horny. That's actually the perfect reaction.
I guess
I was like, yo, I'm mad horny. You're like, yeah, I know, dude. It's out of control.
Yeah. Yo, stop jacking off to J-Law, bro. Oh my God. All right, what a great place to end the afters. Lawrence's fucking erect dong slamming the bottom of our table.
The Gangs of New York book made me think of what's the other famous one about New York history? It's like a kingmaker. What's that one?
Oh, well, that's
the
about
Big Boy.
Fuck, what's his name? That's about oh my God, bro. Why am I blank? This is the guy that like made the West Side Highway. What the fuck? It's like an urban planner, but he like destroyed neighborhoods to like put up highways and shit.
Fuck, I can't find it. Oh, it's so famous.
Wait, monologue for me.
All right, yeah, a lot of good book recommendations. We got Gangs of New York. We got fucking Portnoy's Complaint. We got
My Ears Are Bent. Robert Moses.
But what's the book?
I don't know.
The Robert Moses, but no, it's like the most famous book about how New York became modernized. Post Gangs of New York.
The Power Broker.
The Power Broker.
Robert Moses and the Fall of New York.
There you go. Not, I said Kingmaker. I obviously meant Power Broker.
All right, so Power Broker, Gangs of New York, My Ears Are Bent, Dune, the Dune books, right? We talked Dune.
Portnoy's Complaint. The Bible.
The Bible, read the Bible.
Find God. Like by doing DMT. Do you have a favorite book?
Yeah. Redemption Falls by Joseph O'Connor.
Mine's do you want to ask?
Well, it takes place during Reconstruction era. It's like very violent. Yeah, what's your favorite book?
I went through a phase where I did read when I was younger, and of the books that I read, my favorite were I love Cat's Cradle by Kurt Vonnegut. Love
is that like where your fucking blog name comes from?
No, that's Neil Gaiman. That's totally different.
What'd you call me? Call me gay man?
Yo, call me Neil the way I'm gay, man. They turned it into what else do I like? Yeah, I think I'll go Cat's Cradle. I honestly was like considering.
I feel like that's like a book Chad book.
Is it? Well, Vonnegut is. I mean, you read Slaughterhouse-Five in school, right?
I don't know if I ever did.
Oh, really? That's a banger.
I think I read it after.
That's a banger, but I like Breakfast of Champions is another good Vonnegut because they're not like I
feel like Cat's Cradle by Kurt Vonnegut is like one of those books that you see a guy on the fucking JMZ train in Carhartt, in like vintage Carhartt, and he has like rolled up stuff to his back pocket. He's wearing like fucking like, ironic trucker hat, like blue collar stolen valor guy.
And then another great book that I read in school. Oh, and then I mean she was canceled, but I love Flannery O'Connor's short stories. And then Grendel by Joseph Gardner, which is the Beowulf.
Lawrence, I asked for favorite book.
Now I'm trying to pretend like I'm well read.
That means one book.
If I got
tell me the one. Is your favorite book Heat 2?
If I got a Kurt Vonnegut themed tattoo, how whack is that?
God, dude.
You know how
don't do that.
You know how we're gonna get? When are we getting tattoos next month together again?
Yeah.
And I know I told you that one of them is so like not embarrassing because I think it's cool. You're gonna make fun of me. It'll be good pod fodder. I don't want to
Potter.
That's the industry term. So I don't want to spoil it, but yeah, it's not Vonnegut related. But I was thinking about because Vonnegut was an illustrator. Okay. And he has all these like really like easily transferable like to tattoo form because they're not like complicated or anything. But anyway,
don't do that.
Yeah. I want to kind of give a little hint about what I'm going to get. What if I told you I was going to get a movie themed tattoo?
Sure, bro. Yeah, do it. Hollywood across the chest, like
Hollywood across the belly.
Hollyweed.
You know we lost already.
Hollyweed. What do? You get a fucking clapboard on your forearm?
No. It's like not like about. It's not clip art. It's like from.
It's gonna be like Kubrick up in the fucking high director's chair.
That
like
is a great fucking. That's when he's doing Spartacus.
Yeah, but don't get that.
No, I wouldn't. I'm obviously not.
You get fucking Hal 2001. What do you get? Fucking monkeys throwing the bone, bro.
It is not.
You get fucking Jack come to the door. What do you get? Red rum.
Yeah, Imagine I got red rum. Yeah, because I'm so hard, dude. No, it's not a Kubrick reference. It's from another movie. But
I kind of want to get a tattoo of a Vortex football.
Really?
Yeah, because the trip I went on that I talked about in the DR, we had a grand old time just tossing the text, bro.
The Vortexes. That might be an all-time toy.
Yeah, with the whistles.
Oh, you need the screamer for sure.
Yeah, John Elway threw that bitch 175 yards.
No, he threw it out of the stadium, right?
It was like 175 yards. Imagine what fucking like Mahomes could do with that hoe.
Why hasn't anyone is Vortex like still a brand?
Yeah, they're on Amazon.
It's a Nerf,
yeah.
obviously.
Yo, if fucking Mahomes yeeted that hoe out of fucking Arrowhead.
Yeah, dude.
All right. It's been 50 minutes. I guess it's just a marathon.
I mean, a lot of it was probably dog shit.
Well, yeah. No, you're 2 minutes.
These are the best to. I don't know if the audience at home enjoys them, but it's my favorite because it's no prep and you just go. Versus like the boys only. There's prep.
Can I say something? Can I admit something real quick? I would love if there's. I'm trying to see infinite paths.
Yeah, infinite futures.
I don't know if there's a path or future where I no longer do guest intros, but like that is such a source of anxiety in my life right now.
Why? Because you feel like you need to top yourself.
No Diddy, no Marilyn Monroe or Marilyn Manson. No, because like I want to give everyone equal effort, right? And like when like the Mia Khalifa one, I spent like because I knew that was happening for so long, I like spent a lot of time on that. And I don't want to like shortchange any guest really, right? And I don't want to like be repetitive. And I don't know if they're even like if people like them.
What do you mean? Mia's went viral.
Yeah.
So I guess that means people are literally liking them.
I saw Hugo. He's like, yo, you got to write a fucking. He's like, yo, just rap. I'm like, Hugo, no, look at me.
Well, it's not even about. I don't even think it's about like what you look like. It's more of like.
I don't have flow.
That's what I'm saying. You could be a writer, ghostwriter. You could get an OVO check or
Drake
something.
Bang my line, bro. I have so many Kendrick Lamar intros.
Do you believe that whole thing that there's like a whole Drake diss in the chamber that Kung Fu Kenny is ready to drop?
I mean, that's what Pusha did. So like, that'd be smart, right?
Well, I mean, and
like
also,
you bait him, Drake drops, and then you fucking come over the top with "You're hiding a child."
Yeah. I mean, obviously, this is like an Aiden Ross rumor, so I don't know what the validity is. So that's where it's coming from. It
makes sense because like you really have to like game it out, right? Like you know what the fucking chess moves are.
Except now because the push thing was like so iconic, it's like by just doing that, like does then Drake have another one too, where it's like then you got to do 4D.
Yeah, well, or like what Drake did with Meek, where he put out
two.
He put out two back to back.
Well, it was Charged Up and then back to back.
Honestly, maybe my two favorite Drake songs.
Really? They're really good.
I love rapping Drake. I don't like singing Drake.
No, same. Tough Talk Drake is the best Drake.
Yeah. All right. Well, another episode of The Afters in the motherfucking vault like a Drake diss. Chef, take us out.
Bye, guys.